I'm Erica Smith with Bright Cut Productions. Today's date is May 14, 2008. This evening I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Barbara Walters at a book signing at Vroman's Bookstore in Pasadena. Barbara Walters was there signing her memoir, Barbara Walters, The Audition. And my book has been signed to Erica from Barbara Walters. And I'm very excited about that. She was not doing personal signings, but you know, I indicated and let her know my story. And Barbara really did inspire me. She was and is still one of the greatest journalists that there is. There's a picture of her on the back. Here's her book. I look forward very much to reading this book, but already it's caused a lot of controversy. In this book, she discusses such things as Star Jones and how she was on The View. While on The View, Star Jones said that she had lost weight through exercise, diet, and Pilates, when in fact she had had gastric bypass surgery. Star is now saying that Barbara is just trying to sell books, and in doing that she's exposing not only herself but also something else that Barbara discusses in this book is the fact that she had an extramarital affair with a then senator. This senator has since passed. He was an African-American person, and Barbara indicates that if it would have gotten out, that she would have lost her career. These were things that she thought about back then. So now that she is, you know, in her later years in life, she's written this memoir, and she's included that. She also writes in the prologue that she hopes that this book would give people hope. I don't know how you feel about that, but Barbara Walters has always been one of my idols. When I left home from Ohio and I went to the University of Michigan, I studied film there, but my intention was always to become a journalist. I chased stories for 3 or 4 years on that campus, wrote a lot of articles, and I always wanted to be a reporter because of Barbara Walters. In fact, I pursued that dream for many years, and I pursued that dream for several years post-college because of Barbara. So now we have a woman who admits to having an extramarital affair, and also a woman who, you know, is exposing some dirty secrets or dirty laundry, as you might put it. But what does that mean? Isn't this a memoir? Isn't this an account of exactly what happened in her life? Isn't part of the requirement for doing a memoir exposing some of those things that happened to you in your life? Those are the questions that we might ask ourselves. Barbara is one of my idols. I had the great fortune of meeting her. I was glad she was on this book signing tour, and I'm glad she came through Pasadena. Thank you, Barbara, for that. And as I indicated to you tonight, thank you very much for being real. You know, a lot of times I saw you on television and I esteemed and I aspired to be like you, to accept everything, the whole package, if we want to be like you. And clearly this book, it's got a lot of pages. It's got quite a package here. And so as we all continue on our own journeys through life, and some of us who are reading this memoir, perhaps we can keep in mind that this is a book about a real person here. No excuses in a life, but if this is the fact and this is not fiction, I want to know. I want to hear it. You know, I want to know what exactly happened. You do a memoir and you are a part of someone's life. Unfortunately, you could be exposed for, you know, some things that you participated in that person's life. But a memoir would not be a memoir without us being allowed to expose those things and talk about those things. We are human. Thou who is without sin, please cast the first stone. I don't agree with, nor do I condone extramarital affairs. However, I would like to read this book and find out exactly what did happen. I hope that as I'm going through my life, and you out there who are going through yours, that, you know, maybe we can learn something from this person. Maybe that's what it's really all about. I'm Erica Smith with Bright Cut Productions. Check us out on the web at www.brightcut.com.